Join me as I dive into the world of fats to challenge the common belief that all fats are bad. Well, when it comes to fat in our diet, there is this common perspective that fats are bad news. And this perspective have made us believe that fats are our enemies because we believe they are the culprit to weight gain, heart diseases, and other health problems. But is this really the case? Are all fats actually bad? Are they really enemies? This myth that fats are bad have really made a lot of people so confused that they are removing fats from their diet, from their everyday meal. And this has gone as bad as them removing even the good ones that are essential for proper function of the body. So I believe it's time to set the record straight for us to know different types of fat and at the same time get informed and be able to make a good decision about what we eat. Well, I also think that this misconception is all because of the kind of headlines we see, maybe on media or when people talk. They give us some certain kind of headlines that fats are really bad without giving explanation on what type of fat or how are they bad, so that we get to understand what fat really is, what they are, and how they work. And the truth is that fats are complex issues. So I will start by exploring 3 different types of fat, but then have it at the back of your mind that not all fats are created equal, just like the carbohydrates. It is also with fat. They are not all created equal. We have the saturated fat, unsaturated fat, and the trans fat. Each of these fats have their own unique characteristics, unique source, and also health impacts. The saturated fats, these are typically found in animals like in meat, dairy products, and also in some plant-based source like coconut oil. That is where you can find saturated fats. But then, to an extent, they've been linked to high cholesterol and heart disease. So I'm not surprised that people now give fat a bad rap. It may be because of this. Unsaturated fats, they are found in nuts, seeds, avocados, and other plant-based products. And this type of fat are actually beneficial to our health. This type of fat, that's what I'm talking about, is the unsaturated one. They help to lower the cholesterol level and also reduce the risk of heart disease. The third type of fat that I want to be talking about is the trans fat. This trans fat is created through a process known as the hydrogenation, and you find them mainly in processed food. That is where you find the trans fats. These fats are the worst of the bunch. They increases heart diseases and even other health problems. That is a trans fat. So for this, I will tell you trans fat should be avoided altogether. But another question I know one may ask is, what of saturated fat? Should we also avoid them completely? But then, my answer will be not necessary. You don't need to avoid them completely. It's true that they may raise the cholesterol level, but it is also necessary for us to understand that the body needs certain amount of energy to function. And these saturated fats are also important source of energy for the body. So what I will say is that the fat saturated, when taken in moderation, should be part of our diet. Anything in excess becomes an issue. If you can take it in adequate moderation, you will see that it has no issue with health. It is when it is being excessively done or excessively taken, it becomes an issue. On the other hand, unsaturated fat, is a different story altogether. This is because they are essential for our health and we should make conscious effort to include them as part of our diet. So we should never avoid unsaturated fats. There is this fatty acid we call omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3 fatty acids are a type of unsaturated fats that are found in fatty fish, like the mackerel. Mackerel is an example of fatty fish, and I guess that is the one we popularly call the Titus in this part of the world. It contains omega-3 fatty acids. Even the nuts and the seeds also contain this fatty acid omega-3, and they are anti-inflammatory and they help to lower the cholesterol level. And not just that, they are good for our brain health. Having listened to what I've said, do you see why I am saying not all fats are bad? So I put it out to you as a question. Having heard this, do you think all fats are bad? Well, I don't know what your answer to this question may be, but my resounding answer is capital letter N-O, no. This is because while some fats are detrimental to one's health, others are essential for the well-being of the body. So now, it is time for us to start making an informed decision about what we put in our body as food. Not all fats are bad, and it is up to us to educate ourselves. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding the complexity of fats, we can make better decisions, better choices for ourselves, and also improve our well-being. Thanks for watching. If you are interested in learning more, please be sure to check other videos on my page. There are so many videos that are educational, informative. You will learn, and do well to share to your friends, families. Always keep your comments in the comment section. If you wish or you want a better topic to be discussed on, you can also drop your comment there. I will pick it up from there and discuss it in subsequent video. And finally, do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that you get notified once a new video is being uploaded. Thank you.